Hey everybody, it's Kathy Byrnes here with Real Estate Riches, and I am excited to have my guest today, Carrie Soave, who is my own personal coach for AI, and I love her. So, hey girl, how are you?
I am so fantastic. I'm so busy right now, but I'm so
Yeah,
great.
I know. Just off Paris, going to eXp Con, right?
Okay, so Paris is my favorite place so far. Like, you know how much I travel, right?
Yeah.
I've been everywhere and south of France, Paris, like I feel like I need to be there every year from now on.
Mm. I have never been to Paris. I've been to Bordeaux, but not Paris. So I was disappointed I couldn't go, but whatever. So the reason I wanted to have you on is multifaceted. First of all, one of your biggest fans for coaching, and it's helped me so much. And one of the biggest things that I love is how AI, as you know, it's just going at rocket speed. And you manage to just keep up with it, to keep us up with it, and the guidance, the whole processes, like I've done the first part of the latest update, but I've been challenged to dive back into the second one, which that's where all the AI agents are, which is why I really want to get into that because that's really the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Actually having AI do all the things for you without you having to even launch them it's a game changer for your business.
Yeah. And it's not like you're not a seasoned realtor because you did that, what, 14 years very successfully?
Over 15 years now. And
Oh,
I've been at eXp for 5 years now. Like that, I just had my anniversary. I just looked at my LinkedIn and everybody's like, happy anniversary. Yeah, I've been a realtor for a long time.
yeah. And it flies by. The time at eXp has just flown by for me. I'm 9 years this month and I love it. It's a game changer. But AI is the most important piece. And I'd love for you to talk about, like, you've got this big event coming up in August. Very exciting. And it is agent agnostic, very important because all agents need this understanding of how not to waste their time to, what to not trust, and what to use to the advantage. Talk about that.
I feel like not enough agents understand that AI can replace probably all of the services and all of the stuff they're paying for, and possibly, probably even do it even better
Mm,
from funnels to ads to social media to operations. So I model what I give you guys off of what I run in my own company and how I built my company on AI. And there's three of us running operations for a multi six figure a month company. That is the power of AI. And we're able to do that without adding more humans because
mhm,
of the AI agents. Now, I wanted to do this event. I wanted to do my own conference for so long. So, I've probably been on 300 stages in the last 3 years. Like,
wow.
I've been on a lot. And I thought, this is my time to do it. Now that I'm in the thick of it, I'm literally like, what the hell am I doing?
A
This is
lot.
intense. This is a lot of work. But honestly, we're using AI to do almost everything. So it's like literally just like Rika. And I partner with Nick Krem. He's an AI coach in the US as well, and his brother. So it's like Rika and his brother are carrying like the workload of all of this and putting on an event in 3 months of
Yeah.
what would usually take 6 months or more to do. And that's because we're using AI to do all of this.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to have it here. I wanted to have it in Canada. I wanted to have it in my hometown because I love my Americans. I love you guys so much.
Mm,
But also, there's a lack in Canada of agents adopting AI properly. Like, did
mm.
you know that like 87%, maybe it's 86, I can't remember exactly, of agents are actually using AI? But they're not using it, like it's 17% of those are actually getting some kind of return from it. That's a very low number.
Very low.
So I think it's even worse in Canada.
Hmm.
So I don't care if you're using AI, unless you're making money with it, you're not using it.
And that's what I talk to a lot of agents about this too. And I'm doing a presentation next week on AI to my networking group. It's a BNI Business Network International. And so I did a survey of all these different business owners because we're business owners in real estate, but these are all the trades that I would use and then some. So
Yeah.
anyway, I said, well, I don't know what to present to you because I don't know what you already know and don't know. So I got to tell you the stats on how little they're using it in their businesses. And the common thing is, well, I use ChatGPT for what? And oh, to write an email. Oh, okay. You can't write an email? Yes, it could probably write it better, but honest to God, you're just wasting your money until you figure out how to make it work for you. And
Mhm.
so I'm creating that little plan. I decided I'm just going to do a hands-on, very much like you do. I'm just going to bring my computer. I'll have the big screen behind me, and my little class will have some handout pieces, and I'll just walk them through some of the cautions, some of the basics, and get them thinking on the process of you need to have AI agents, and if you don't do it, then you need to hire somebody who actually does do it. That's not
Yeah.
just a rip-off because there's a lot of crazy ripoffs happening out here.
100%. And here's the thing, a month or 2 months ago, I would have said that VAs are pretty much, you know, irrelevant now. Like I do believe that the LLMs and these frontier models are advancing so quickly. It's getting to the point where you don't need to you don't need to hire somebody. Like my grandmother could run AI. That's where we're at. And
Wow.
even those for Chat GPT, like everyone's that's like, oh, if you're not using Claude, you're not using AI. That's false now because like a week ago, Chat GPT launched Work, which is like their version of co-work. And their new models, there's Soul, which is like their equivalent to Fable, which is
Oh,
really good. And then Luna, which is like the sonnet, right? And then I can't remember what the third one's called because I never use either of them for either model, the lowest model.
oh,
But these Fable and Soul, so Fable for Claude and Soul for ChatGPT, depending on the goal that you give it, like you don't even need like prompt engineering isn't even a thing anymore. Like
right.
you don't even need it's intent engineering. Share your intention because that is the power of the top models right now is to be able to take that and create a better plan and figure out how to get that job done and get to that goal better than you could instruct it to, right? And one of the things that they're doing automatically is launching their own subagents. They're spawning and launching their own subagents automatically. You don't even need anybody to build AI for you. You can do
Oh
it
my
yourself.
gosh.
Anybody selling you AI agents, get out of here, okay?
Oh, that's good news.
Because because you don't need that. Anything that somebody sells you is generic and not customized to your business, A. And B, you could probably create something better that's completely customized to your business in 5 seconds by just giving your intent to Fable or Soul. This is where we're at, right? So this is my responsibility, and this is what I do for my community is to make sure as the technology advances that you guys have access to it and know how to use it properly and the best way. Because there's a lot of updates being thrown out there. It's hard to keep up with all of it.
It
Like
is.
I didn't teach you guys how to use Claude Code. And I was right because it's very developer heavy. And I was right not to teach you Claude Code
Oh, good.
because as of a month ago, Claude Cowork could do everything that Claude Code could in a more user-friendly environment, you
Hmm.
know?
Hmm.
So, yeah.
I used Fable while it was free there, and then they kept extending it all those few days. Now it would suck down my usage because I have the pro plan, but it would suck it down to a point where I could just wait so many hours and then I could start to use it again. And what I had to do is I said, you know everything that I've built in here. Go in here and tell me what needs to be refined and just refine it. And it just went through,
Exactly.
yeah, and it was just spitting out stuff, and I was watching it. I was just watching it work, jumping through all my different stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I
Right.
freaking love this.
Another thing that I teach is you need your infrastructure living outside of any model because ChatGPT was where it's at, and then it was Claude, and
Hmm.
now ChatGPT is giving Claude-like work but without the heavy price tag and token usage. So instead of like transferring all of your shit back and forth all the time, your infrastructure and your AI brain and all of your files need to live outside of an LLM, which is what I teach in the new version of the program. I am psychotic about updating this program. You know me.
Yeah.
And you guys all roll your eyes at me when I tell you I'm burning it to the ground and still rebuilding from scratch every 6 months. But it needs to be done because it's a
Yes.
completely different monster every 6 months.
Yeah.
And last year, we were building everything out inside ChatGPT.
Hmm.
This, and then we were like trying to transfer over to Claude in the same way. And I'm like, no, 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 no. The entire brain needs to be built outside of an LLM in your folder system on your computer. And that way, the folders, the files can be attached to a task in Claude Cowork or Perplexity Computer or Manus or Claude or sorry, ChatGPT work, right? That's what's important.
Well, that was one of the tasks that I worked on and created my
Mhm.
AI brain, saved it over, just like you said, and put it into Claude. And I didn't put it into ChatGPT. As I recall, though, ChatGPT before had so many characters that it was limited to, and you couldn't get it all in there. Has that updated, do you think?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, yeah.
Because that is exactly what I love about you. When you rebuild, because before I had you in my world, I'm doing everything I can to try and figure it out on my own and run my business and, you know,
Hmm. It's a
life.
lot.
And it was just, it was overwhelming and I couldn't keep up with it. And even though I was teaching other agents how they could improve their business on the little task, I was so far ahead of everybody else, but I knew I couldn't run fast enough to keep up with what was happening.
Yeah.
And I think it's that essential that you do. You got to know it. And to create it where it's doing it for me now takes the minutia off my plate. And that's a whole different story.
I
Hold
love that. I encourage everybody to build their own business and do what
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing. I live an abundant mindset. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's so much out there for everybody. Kathy, you could build an amazing company with AI, helping people do what I do. And I want to support you on that.
Thank you.
So that's how I feel.
I love that. I love that. And I like to travel a lot too. And I don't have any problem talking to a crowd.
Yes, I love that.
I love
I
that.
love
Well, I think you've got a great team that's all involved too. I like the systems of how you do it. I like how you have a little video for us to watch where you're literally showing us to do, but it's not a 30-minute video. It's like maybe 5 to sometimes 15 minutes. But typically you're going through it, then you've got the Google Doc to drop down and now go do the homework, girls. Go do it. And the accountability fact. Also, I freaking love the Monday calls where we just kind of go over the issues that we've got on. And I know you've added two more, which I have not jumped into.
Yes. Oh my goodness, they are amazing. So we added a Wednesday call for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I do it with Cassandra, my CMO, who runs my entire back end, my go high level, my
Mm.
ads, all of that stuff. It's all about funnels, ads, ad spend. Bring your marketing. Let an actual professional that owns her own marketing company help you make it better. And then the Thursday calls, I have a part. Yes, I build a lot of the AI out myself, but I do have a part-time tech guy, Dennis.
Mm.
He's fantastic because it is a lot of work. Like, I gotta
Sure,
pick my poison over here.
of
And
course.
he gets on, he's in there, helping people build out custom MCP connections in Claude Code Terminal. If this gets advanced,
Wow.
that it goes well far beyond what we teach in the program. And
Okay.
it's invaluable because like to hire somebody to do that for you is literally so expensive. So everybody is so happy that there's so much support now, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's I just loved the Monday, but when you started adding in the other things, I'm thinking, holy cow. And that's the point. I was telling somebody what I paid for your course, and they go, "Oh my gosh." I said, "No. Are you kidding me? I feel like it is worth every penny because of the time and the continuous education of upgrades. You can hire a coach. I have never found a coach like you where you're constantly giving and leveling up. No, no, this is worth every penny.
It's so funny because like on one of the Monday calls, I think it was a week ago, somebody came on and she had just started and she's like, "Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. I paid my coach $27,000
Oh my
and it's not even close to what I'm learning here." And I'm like, "Rika, put the price up." No.
God. Yeah, I get it.
But that is the reality of having a coach.
Yes, a good coach, because
Yeah.
there are people out there really gouging people, and that's the challenge. Agents are so afraid that if they don't do this, what's going to happen to their career? And it's true, they need to pay attention, but I think we need people not gouging people. Yours is it's a very fair price, I feel, for what you get, and I highly recommend it. Just 5 stars.
Yay. You're gonna have to send me a clip of this for my testimonials.
Oh, you'll get
Yeah.
it, girl. But I wanted to have you on here because I really wanted to talk to those agents that are saying, well, I couldn't even do that. The truth is, you do so much free stuff. That's the stepping ground that they can get into, that, on your Instagram. We'll have all that on there on the podcast for you. But on your Instagram, but also I get a weekly email from you where you're doing another little thing that you're doing every single week. And
Yeah.
yes, it's an invite to come check out the coaching. So what? You're teaching something of that's valid
Yeah.
in every one of those classes. So take advantage of the free till you need to, and then dive in when soon as you can. It was a step for me where I put it on my charge card and I said, you know what, I don't care, not waiting another minute, I'm in.
Yes, I love that. And you know what? For the past month and a half, all of my workshops have been around Claude and Claude co-work, but we're gonna get back to basics. I hold them every 2 weeks, just so you know. And I think I'm gonna do the Chat GPT work and Codex.
Oh, I love that.
I think because there's a lot of people who want to stay with ChatGPT, and I'm here for them, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm right now diving deep into Gemini because Gemini is agentic autonomous workflows. So I want to give people options,
Yeah.
right? And if there's one thing that you want to join this program for, and you're really focused, like I want to use Gemini. So like I want to make or I want to be able to do this. Just know if AI is not where it's at to solve your problem exactly, it will be within
Hmm.
probably the next 6 months. And you're better off getting in now because
I figured.
yeah, we put the price up every 6 months when we revamp the entire thing. We make it more
Understandably.
valuable, and everybody who's been in it gets to benefit from that without any charges, right? This is lifetime access, but any new members coming in get hit, right? But just know
Well,
whatever you buy it at today, it's going to be worth more in 6 months. So,
oh, it for me, it is just paid for itself. I can't say that I've personally gotten more business from it because I haven't put the agents into play, but I will. And what
mhm.
it's done for me is given me a reputation of someone who knows what's going on in the industry, and that's
Yeah.
leveling things up for me as a AI coach that I just do where I don't charge for it.
Yeah.
So
You came in for different reasons than maybe other
mhm.
agents would come in
Right.
for. We have people in the program that got triple the return on their money within 2 weeks.
Wow.
We have people that really just focus on the business generation aspect of it. I've got a girl, she's so funny. Oh my goodness. I texted her. I'm like, how's everything going? 3 months in, she's like, I have 24 deals under contract. My assistant is in the hospital. I am dying a slow death over here. And she's like, I'm not even through the whole program. I'm like, well, sounds like you need to get to the operations phases because you need to start automating. Like, I
Yeah.
love that you've been she was a newer agent. So her main focus was on business and lead generation.
Yeah.
And that worked so well that she fell off before she finished the operations and automation side.
Easy to do.
Yeah, and now she's paying for it. We also have people that join for agent attraction, and that is all they're doing,
Yep, that
right?
was
That's
me.
all they're doing, and they're doing really well with it. So everybody joins for different reasons. Some people are just joining for automation,
Hmm.
and some people are really like yourself, already into AI. This is their source of staying on top of things. This is their source of being on the forefront.
Forefront.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't tell agents enough how important it is in their business that they really do need to be on board with this. I struggle with the mindset of different people who just think. I interviewed another gal on a podcast a while back, and I said, I always ask for all their social media, and it was next to nothing. And I said, "So, girl, what's your focus about with social media?" And she goes, "Well, I'm kind of a late adopter." And I'm thinking, "Oh my goodness, okay. How do you feel about AI?" "Well, I use ChatGPT and I'll write a few emails." And I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, we got to pick up the pace." Now, a successful realtor, she's still a successful realtor in her hometown
Yeah.
and doing good business. And that's the mistake that I think that some people make is they're thinking, well, I'm doing really good and my business is going even in a tough economy, and she's doing that. But the others are going to surpass her if she doesn't get involved and definitely incorporate social media. I mean, it's a big part of your business too, right? And you have it
Yeah.
automated so much of it.
Oh, if I showed you what I had, you would die. It's actually one of the workflows. I share a personal workflow in my business around content creation and social media. It's basically an agent that now I don't have it automate the entire thing because I still want some humans in the loop.
Yeah.
Um, but it is quite extensive. So, and I share it with you guys in the program. So that's something you need to implement. Basically, on Friday mornings, it does deep research into my best performing content,
Ooh.
my competitors' top performing content, trends for the week on each platform, and then it pulls my limit list. But I just got a Claude, so I'm about to swap that out, that
Hmm.
integration. It's going to pull all of my Claude conversations for the week. And then what it's going to do is it's going to give me an ideation plan of all the concepts for socials, drops it into a Google document, into my Google Drive, and then links that into a task and creates a task in Asana, which is my project management software, assigns it to me with the due date of Monday morning. What I have to do is I have to go and approve everything because there's always something like, I talked about like having upset stomach. I don't know why you picked that up because I have my plot attached to it. So it's picking
Hmm.
up everything. So maybe I tell it like I change the doc a little bit to
Hmm.
delete something. Monday afternoon it goes back in, pulls that document, and then starts building out all the content with all of the skills that I've created that you guys have access to around content creation. So it does 5 talking head video scripts with captions. It does 5 AI twin video and concept scripts with captions. It does 5 carousels, 5 static posts. It does a long form YouTube script. It does 3 long form LinkedIn posts, written posts, and it does 3 tweets a day, 5 days a week. And then like a posting schedule as per the optimization on my platforms. So it delivers 7 or 8 documents into my Google Drive and then links them all separately into Asana tasks, assigns them with due dates. From there, the twin stuff gets built out by my editing guy. I'm crazy like that. You can schedule it though, but I just personally don't like that. It's just a person.
Why?
I've been on social media for 15 years. When you're on that long, there's certain things that you don't want to give up. It's just how it
Mm.
is. It's personal hangups about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, and then on Thursday night, it goes into all my platforms and pulls all deep analytics and reteaches itself how to get better.
Man, I love the analytics part of it.
And it's created a dashboard where everything lives as well. So I can see everything all in one place and create one-off scripts or one-off posts if I as we need them as well.
Mm, now,
I
how
share
about
that
that
with you
people?
guys. That's
Yeah,
just one agent, one workflow in my business. And my business is run on so many.
yeah. Wow. So, when's the event? It's in August, right? That you're doing your big.
Yeah, so it's called Project 42. It is hosted in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. August 10th and 11th. Now, we just added in a networking event on the evening of the 9th. Okay. We are having a magic show. I'm going to be in it. We are having an opera singer, a violinist. It is going to be so fun. It's at the whole conference is at the Greg Freeman Theater. It is an old school style Vegas theater. Like I'm talking velvet horseshoe tables. Okay. Very fun. And the theme, we have robots, AI robots. The theme is robots, AI and tech, obviously, is the main theme. Old Hollywood red carpet
Wow.
and magic. It's a mashup. So it's going to be so much fun. Day one, so we have the evening before for the networking event. Day one is all agents on stage for 15 to 20 minutes sharing their exact workflow that they built with AI that they're currently using in their business, what platform it's being launched on, and the results they're getting.
Wow.
Okay. And then day two, because we have different levels of tickets, day
Mhm.
two is all workshops. Build your AI twins live, build your AI agents live. We're having a hackathon with a cash prize for the best app, the best twin, whatever it is. It's going to be a smaller crowd because we have tickets at all price points. So for day one to get all walk away with all of those workflows, general admission, it's $97.
Oh my,
Canadian guys. Canadian. Okay.
yeah.
Day one VIP, you get everything that the $97 tickets get, but you get front row seats. And then you also were having a VIP speaker dinner. So
Mm.
it's being held at Copacabana and it's a Brazilian steakhouse with Brazilian dancers and fire throwers and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but you can talk to the speakers and get more info about what they built. Okay.
Mm.
That's 497. Our all day 2-day access pass is for both day one plus the workshops on day two is 1200
Okay.
because you're actually building live there.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every level of ticket includes the networking event on the evening of the 9th. So, yeah, we've got something for everybody. I know you're coming for the 2 days.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll come for the networking too.
Yes, absolutely. So make sure if you're here by like 4 o'clock on the Sunday, okay, on the 9th.
All right. I'm going to get my tickets right away for the
Perfect.
airfare. All
Yeah.
set. Well, this has been great, and I encourage everybody to check out all Carrie's socials here, which will have everything so that you can reach out to her. And if you can make it, get those tickets because this is going to be worth it. I can't wait. So, thanks so much for being on here, Carrie. I'm very excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kathy. I adore you.
Thank you. Well, that's another Real Estate Riches. I appreciate you all. Please subscribe and check out the next one.